finishing and painting the seats for the 68 El Camino. I actually found some good brown. It's apple barrel acrylic paint. So the testers, eh, not right now. Maybe I will go back to the acrylic paint. Why not? Okay, shake this up. Let's open the seal. Paint there. And let's get some pink on. No, that's nice. That's a lot better than a tester. Yeah, definitely. Testers takes practice, but it depends too on the color, in my opinion. Paint that brown. So, as for the snow on Sunday, that's why I did not come live. So, I'm working on during the day to come live a lot more during the day as well. So, it's not always in the evening or at nighttime. I want to give a shout out to my wife, First Time Bakery, spelled with the number one ST Time Bakery. She bakes delicious cupcakes on her YouTube channel. Check her out. If you like her, subscribe and give her a thumbs up. That looks pretty good. A little bit different because I used the tester's paint, but hello, Rachel. How are you? Did you ever watch my channel before? I'm not. Hello, Prince. Hello. Hello. Hi, Carl. How you guys? How's everybody doing? I was just saying a little bit ago before everybody popped on that what's up? That the snow on Sunday really messed everything up, so I didn't get to go live. I'm actually using acrylic paint for the seats this time, so not the testers. I'm actually kind of liking it. I know I should have used the acrylic before, but it is what it is. Finish this horrible job up with the testers. Paint job. Great, yeah. That's that for now, and I will do a second coat and do the eventually. That will dry a lot faster than the acrylic. And when I was on, I believe Saturday, I primered the body, not the bed, just the body of the side buster. And I had some comments saying finish my dad's Escalade, but I'm not gonna finish it right now. It brings up too much too much memories of his passing right now. So I primered the body of the mod buster, and I'm actually gonna paint it tonight. in a little bit here. This color that I have, the Tamiya blue, and then I'm gonna let that dry tonight and paint like the bottom of the panels. Tamiya silver. That's gonna take some practice because I've never done that too much before. So we'll see how it turns out. But I have some help, so I'm not worried about it. Now we're on to the panel for the interior. I'm gonna paint this brown. This is gonna be awesome because I don't have any brown spray paint, which I painted this one with the brown spray paint. But it'll work out just as good, so it's alright. How I'm gonna do this. I think what I'm gonna do, actually take the seat off. This is fine. I'll lay this over here to dry. Put this one, put the back side first. Always the back side. Has anybody here ever built models before? I'm not sure if any of you subscribe to my channel. I have a lot of people, so I try to keep up with as many of my fans as I like to call them, not subscribers. It just sounds a little, I don't know. I like saying fans. And that's turning out beautiful. I like this. Gonna need a couple coats, but I might just actually paint this brown and then use the brown spray paint when I have coming Friday. And over that, it's kind of the brown that I'm looking for, a little bit like the 60s, early 70s wood paneling type. The strokes look that I'm using make it look like it's the grain of the wood, which I'm trying to do for a reason. That looks really cool. Perfect. That's gonna need obviously another coat, but these things right here that I'm using with the magnifying glass, they're handy, but they're a little pain in the butt. They come loose pretty quick. What am I making? Sorry, I didn't see that. That I'm building a 68 El Camino. I'm sorry about that. I'm just focused. I just happened to see your comment. It's a model. It's 68 El Camino. 125 scale. I'm finishing the build. I'm trying to get a build as fast as soon as possible. I should say, not fast, but a lot sooner than I have been anticipating because I want to go into that truck and then I want to go back to the hobby shop and show excuse me, show everybody on my channel the hobby shop that I go to, the models they have, all kinds of good stuff, trains, RC vehicles, a lot of models though, different. I don't know, whatever you're into, like action figure stuff you can build, superheroes. So. And then I'm planning on this summer going to car shows so I can, have everyone that have subscribed or hasn't watches my channel to see different car shows around the areas that I live at, and as well as different types of vehicles, interesting people to meet. All right, let's see. That has to dry. I'm gonna have that a little bit. So now I'm gonna start spray painting the truck. That looks badass already. Excuse my language. I don't swear, but I love that color. That looks beautiful. To give it a minute to air out and then I'll show everybody. I'm sure I got everything. It's a little bit down there yet, which is hard to get. Perfect. That is the paint job.
That's awesome.
And then, like I said, down here at the paneling, like where the is gonna be that silver on both sides going right on down the bed too. Same thing. It's gonna match. The front end, I'm not exactly sure if it's chrome pieces or not. I didn't really look through the box yet, but just a little bit. But I believe, yeah, it's chrome. Okay, I can see it on the front. Yes. All right. That's that. Take care of that paint job. And I don't need a second coat because I primered it gray on Saturday, so if I would use white, it would be a lot lighter blue. I didn't want that kind of blue. I wanted like a nice, kind of like metallic almost showing. I'm gonna paint this other seat. Get it, let's see what goes. Should be dry enough. Perfect. Excuse me. Because I use that tester's paint, it looks horrible, but it is what it is. Not like you can open the door and sit inside of it and look out of it. But never again will I use tester's paint. Unless it's a very small piece for, just quick touch it up with that. But it's alright, it's going to get spray painted anyway. And sanded first when it dries. And it's going to look the color I really want. So I'm doing something a little different, trying just some different things. Okay. That's scrap pieces. No, I need that one. Now I kind of want to paint You know what? I am gonna try to use that brown. I want to see if it works. I want to try something real quick. I'm kind of hesitant, but we'll see. Sorry, the primer. So let's try something. I'm gonna try to get this brown to work. Hopefully I can. Let's see, we can go out of time. Alright, see this. Alright. Not too well. I believe it's a lot of caked in there. Try one more time. Well, a friend has given it to me, so it's useless. It happens, so I just have to run out and get some more after. Alright. Got the suspension painted the other day for the front. That's ready to go. Motor's done. I'm just waiting on brown spray paint. That's all I'm waiting for. And then I can finish the build. But I wanted to paint the body on the truck. I'm not getting off right now at the moment, so I'm just trying to think of what I want to do, what next I can do in paint. There's really nothing else I can do. The browns put me on hold with everybody. I have to go out tomorrow. Hopefully the roads are clear enough and not icy so I can grab some brown. But I'm going to continue painting the other side of this. Get this touched up. Try to make some stick color paint up on this. Let's try this now. I want to have to use some. Let's try this. There we go. It's water-based paint, so yeah, I wouldn't need my brown spray paint, but I'm gonna at least try to paint the panel a little bit. Get the wood grain that I want. There we go. That's how I like it. There we go. That's coming on. That's coming up pretty good on this side. Kind of roll with it. There we go. Let that dry a little bit. I did get the dash turned out brown with the spray paint. It worked, and then I painted the glove box and whatnot black with the Tesser's spray. Tesser's paint, but I don't know. Got one piece done with the actual brown. The rest of it I couldn't get, but we'll see. It'll come together. I'm just a little annoyed though. I haven't gotten far on the El Camino because I've been waiting to go to this truck to build that and keep continuing. And it's a little frustrating when the weather comes by and you have the product that's on, back order. Alright, so there's nothing else I could do right now until tomorrow due to brown paint. And I don't want to get off, but I have to. It really nothing I can paint, but I don't want to get too far ahead of myself on the second truck, on the second model. But what I will do when I come back on tomorrow evening, or I would say evening or night, I'll have the brown spray paint for sure. And if I don't, I'll just paint some of that at the truck, which I really don't want to, but that's my last resort. If you like my channel, thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you for watching Zeek's Model Junkyard, and I'll be on tomorrow. Have a great day.